so incredibly tired. So tired. I don't want to be tired anymore. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm a little bit more awake, but still. Man, last night was a late one. Like, forget being able to watch, like, the rest of the America's Got Talent judges cuts on, last night after they aired. I was having trouble staying awake during the top 100. I really was. Getting an hour less of sleep for the last several nights really can add up. So, it really is important to get your sleep. So, kick things off, my low for yesterday was, well, forget it. You know what? The fact that I'm tired is my low. I cannot even, if you will. Right. Let's see. My high was, I actually had something cooking in my Instant Pot yesterday, and this time I didn't have to keep warm setting on. So I was able to enjoy what I made. Although it didn't get to the consistency I wanted. See, believe it or not, I actually have, including my Instant Pot, I have 2 slow cookers. And one is obviously the Instant Pot itself. The other one is a sort of like oval shaped, like from above it's the shape of an oval. That one actually yields the consistency of the kind of food I want to make, should I desire it. So, I'm going to have to be very careful. Well, tonight I'm actually going to try to make rice. I would like to try and make rice in my Instant Pot tonight, but only time will tell if it actually works. So, you have that going for me. I have that going for me. So, with that in mind, my high yesterday was I was able to use my Instant Pot correctly yesterday. So, that was nice, considering that was my low on Monday. And my act of kindness is, again, shopping related. I actually helped someone put something in their car. I mean, it was a pretty big object and needed help, and so I helped them. So, yes, I like to do that. So, on to because this is really weird, what America's Got Talent did. Because I didn't actually see the entirety of the episode last night because I was watching, the top 100. I don't know who specifically the judges cut, other than it shows who actually did, perform last night. So with that taken care of, good morning, happy hump day, everybody, and let's get started. I'm just gonna do like a quick sort of like rapid fire thoughts on all the acts last night, because I actually do want to talk about something a little bit more important, even though today's video, just like the other America's Got Talent related videos, will be my thoughts on America's Got Talent season 15, episode 9. Season 15 episode, depending on what episode number was. But today is going to be episode 9, I believe. Oh, actually, you know what? There's another low I had yesterday, too. Because the other day, I said that I mentioned that, I think it was even yesterday I said this. I can't remember everything I said every day, ladies and gentlemen. I can't help that. But, I said that next week will be America's Got Talent 15th anniversary special. And then it hit me. There were probably some years that America's Got Talent had more than one season in a year. I may very well have screwed that up. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm actually going to look it up right now. If I can get to it. Oh. Never mind. There was one season a year. Because here's the thing. America's Got Talent's a great show, but there aren't very many episodes in a season. That's why yesterday I really was convinced that there was like more than one season a year. And the fact that we have America's Got Talent, the champions now too, and in January, that doesn't really help the situation any. Sun's coming out. I just realized that. Right. So, with that said, rapid fire of the acts last night. Shaquille McGrath, she was awesome. The Danger Act from Jonathan Goodwin, awesome. Colombian Kids, they were great. Craig Reed and all the hula hoops he did, yeah, it was pretty awesome. Max Major, that Mentalist that was on, also amazing. Completely blew my mind when I saw the act. Ty Barnett, I laughed my head off when I saw him, when I just saw his ass. In fact, seriously, that helped me keep me awake this morning. Laughing my head off actually woke me up. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Brothers Gage, they were awesome. Nolan Neal, also awesome. Ryan Trix and both the Ninja Twins, both were amazing, and that's all I got. Now, let's get to the NFL Top 100. So, counting down from 40 to 11. Number 40, Danielle Hunter from the Minnesota Vikings. Number 39, my man, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, folks, Honey Badger don't care. Number 38, Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 37, Jalen Ramsey from the Los Angeles Rams. But he was a Jacksonville Jaguar. He was traded there, you see. Number 36, Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns. Always nice to see a fellow. It's always nice to see a fellow Nick on a list. And I said N-I-C-K, because that's my name. That's also Nick Chubb's name, and there's also another Nick on this list going forward. I'll get to him momentarily. Number 35, Minka Fitzpatrick from the Pittsburgh Steelers, who was a Miami Dolphin. Number 34, Joey Bosa, which is actually alluding to someone else I'm going to be mentioning to, who I just said a second ago. Joey Bosa from the Los Angeles Chargers. Number 33, Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers. Number 32, Shaquille Barrett from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 31, Saquon Barkley from the New York Giants. Which does remind me, I'm seeing a lot of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers players. I'm pretty sure Tampa's going to be a contender for a playoff contender. A contender for a playoff contender. I could have worded that better. Okay, so, at numero 30, that's number 30, Mike Evans from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 29, the highest ranked guard in the history of the list, Quentin Nelson from the Indianapolis Colts. He might actually be, I think he's the highest ranked Colt on there. Number 28, Richard Sherman of the San Francisco 49ers. Who, don't you ever talk about Richard Sherman. Okay, good. Okay, number 27, Jamal Adams from the New York Jets, but is now a Seattle Seahawk, and thank goodness he's not going to be a Dallas Cowboy. That guy really is more trouble than he's worth. Number 26, Von Miller of the Denver Broncos, who, that's actually a significant dropper. He was in the top 10 last year. Number 25, T.J. Watt of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 24, the highest ranked Dallas Cowboy, Ezekiel Elliott, which is awesome. Number 23, Cameron Jordan of the New Orleans Saints. Number 22, Tyreek Hill from the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 21, Dalvin Cook from the Minnesota Vikings. Now we move on to the final 10. All right, so number 20 is Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans. Number 19, Khalil Mack of the Chicago Bears. Number 18, Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 17, Nick Bosa. See, there's another Nick on there. I told you there would be. Of the San Francisco 49ers, who got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Number 16, Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. Number 15, Chandler Jones, my man, from the Arizona Cardinals. See, he's actually from my area, see. Right. Number 14, for the first time, he's not in the top 10, Tom Brady. Yeah, he's actually number 14. And he's the highest ranked he's technically now the highest ranked Tampa Bay Buccaneer on the list. Yeah, let's be honest, even now it still blows everybody's mind that Tom Brady's not a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. That being said, if the rumors about what I heard about Bill Belichick are true, I really wish Tom Brady all the success in the world. Now Number 13, Bobby Wagner of the Seattle Seahawks. Number 12, Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints. And number 11, Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. So now we get to the top 10 tonight. Now, if you remember, I did this last year. Well, actually, this is exactly what I did last year. I was actually able to predict who was going to be in the top 10 of last year. Now, I didn't get the order right because I just made my prediction of who was going to be in it. Now, I did have a guess as to who was going to be number one, and I was sort of on the nose. The person I wanted to be number one last year was Tom Brady. But I also said I wouldn't be surprised if Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Donald got number one. And sure enough, Aaron Donald was the guy who got number one. This year, though, what I'm going to be doing, I'm basically going to be doing what I did. I'll be naming the names of who will be in the top 10. And have a sort of prediction of who will be number one. So, going into this, last night before Top 100 ended, they said that they gave us 3 clues. 5 players will be making their top 10 debut. The running back king will be crowned, and one particular position will have reached the highest ranking in Top 100 history. Now, as late as it was, I did try and get some sleep. I did try and process everything. I did try and say who was going to do it. Who was going to make the top 10. And throughout watching the Top 100, there is one thing that I have noticed. One thing. And to anyone who plays Madden, because I don't play Madden at all, but whenever you hear someone getting a 99, it's a pretty big deal because that means you're the best player in the game. In fact, now it's to the point where there is a 99 club, where if you get 99, you're obviously in the club. You're the best player in the game. Here's what I've noticed, though. No one who's in the 99 club has been mentioned so far. Not one of them has. In fact, I have one prediction I have is that if you're in the 99 club, you're going to be in the top 5. That's one prediction I have. I mean, again, I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Now, they also mentioned that the running back king will be crowned. Now, with that said, 2 running backs come to mind. Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey. Now, Derrick Henry had the most phenomenal playoff run for a running back I've seen probably in my lifetime. Because for the first time ever in the history of the NFL, a running back ran for over 180 yards in back-to-back games. Actually, I think it might have been like 183 or something. A pretty big number. And Derrick Henry never did that. He ran all over the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. He earned the name King Henry. In fact, if the Titans actually made it to the Super Bowl, I think it would have been a running back game between the 300 monster that the San Francisco 49ers had and Derrick Henry. I really think that's what would have happened. Here's the thing, though. Not only was Christian McCaffrey in the 99 club, there was actually talks about him getting the MVP. So while I can't really make a prediction as to who is going to be crowned the running back king, it's going to be fun to watch. Therefore, the 10 guys who I think are going to be in the top 10, in no particular order. Remember, I'm just guessing who's going to be in. I'm not guessing the order. Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. Oh, son of a gun, I forgot who I was going to say. Hold on. DeAndre Hopkins, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. There's someone else I had earlier. Every time I do the top 10, I always end up forgetting some, because if you couldn't tell, I'm naming the guys who are in the 99 Club at the very end. Oh, right. My man, George Kittle. Why would I forget George Kittle? So, before I forget, George Kittle, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, DeAndre Hopkins, and now the 5 guys who are in the 99 Club. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Donald, Christian McCaffrey. Those are the 10 guys. Now, because of the sensational run that Lamar Jackson had, would I be shocked if he got number 1? No, I wouldn't. But again, the person who I want to see is number 1, and the person who will be at number 1 will likely be 2 very completely different things. In fact, I only have a 10% chance of getting it right. So let's say that I am going to make my guess as to who is going to be number 1. Who's the person who I want to see at number 1? Well, I gave it some thought. I mean, a lot of thought. And I can only think of one person deserving of number 1. For this man, while technically his year wasn't as successful in terms of numbers, he's got a Super Bowl ring to prove it. And I get to do this again. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Our number 1. Yes, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to get number 1. But again, only time will tell. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, on YouTube. I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys who watched the majority for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Remember, you guys on the Talking Channel, always be here to lend an ear. Now, always have your back. Take care and make good choices.